Hello there and welcome to the Mind Muscle Spirit YouTube channel. My name is Judy Wright Morris. I'm a personal trainer and a WBFF Pro Figure competitor. And today I wanted to talk to you about the March MyFitnessPal challenge. Now the reason I'm setting up this challenge is because in my experience, the clients who are most successful at transforming their bodies, like reducing body fat, building muscle in a given space of time, have been the ones that have been very consistent with tracking their calories in MyFitnessPal. And the ones who, even if they've been given a meal plan, the ones who don't track their meals are a little bit wishy-washy and not very consistent in following their meal plan. Now, this is not the case with everybody. Some people can just be given a meal plan and they'll follow it and stick to it. There often needs to be some kind of outside incentive, like a vacation or a wedding or a photo shoot or a competition. So I'm creating a competition. If you are successful at completing this challenge, i.e. you record all your meals every single day for the 28 days, then you will stand a chance to win these lovely bombshell leggings. These are great. My favorite brand, very highly sought after and very nice and very trendy. So the MyFitnessPal March challenge will start on Wednesday, March 4th and will continue on until April the 1st, which will be 4 weeks exactly. And if you have any questions at all, you can either email me at mymusclespirit@gmail.com, or if there's anything that I've left unclear in this video, please leave a comment in the comment section below and I'll go through all the comments and answer them and give any points, tips. So again, that is mymusclespirit@gmail.com. If you're on MyFitnessPal and you'd like to take part, go ahead and add My Muscle Spirit as a friend on MyFitnessPal and let's get tracking together. So coming up next is a tutorial which will teach you how to set up your diary in terms of the calories, meals, privacy settings. That's all coming up next.
So go ahead and open up the MyFitnessPal app, and we're going to start by looking at how you go and set up the calories and macros. It's pretty simple. Just add in the amount of calories that you think you need to achieve your goals. Either discuss that with your coach or go on past experience. So next we're going to change the meal names. We're going to go back into settings. From there, go into diary settings and go down to customize meal names. So typically when you set up your account, it gives you the options of 3 meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but you can customize that and allow up to 6 meals. I personally just like to change the names to meal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, because that gives you a lot of flexibility. You're not limited to like this idea that you have to have certain meals at certain times. And by meal, I don't mean like a big sit-down meal. I mean like that includes snacks as well. Okay, so next we're going to go into the section where you can change your stats and your goals, like your height and weight and everything. And so I'm going to look at reducing my body weight. So now my goal has changed from what it was before. So I want to lose weight, or lose body fat more precisely. But my ideal weight typically is around 145 pounds. So I'm just going to adjust that there. So as I'm about to ramp up my training intensity, and also I'm spending a lot less time at the computer and more time training people in person, I'm going to change that from active to very active. And as you can see, that will change my calories and macronutrient goals. And that looks really appropriate for what I'm going to be doing for the next month or so. It's important to discuss this with your coach because it's different for everybody, and you want to make sure that your food intake matches everything else that you personally have going on. So now we're actually in the food diary. So the best way to use MyFitnessPal for the best results is to use it as a meal plan to plan ahead. And it's easier this way because you can make little changes as the day goes on. If you have a meal plan that's been written out for you, enter this in, and then you can use MyFitnessPal to make sure that you're following it, or to keep track of any extra things or any changes that you make. Or if you are substituting, make sure that the substitutes that you make are fitting in with your goals for calories and macronutrients. So if you are following a meal plan and doing meal prep, then a lot of your meals are going to be same meal to meal and day to day. So a really great feature is that you can copy and paste. So you do this by going to edit at the very top left of the screen, and then you select your meals or select the foods that you want to copy. And you can copy these to either a different meal in the same day, or you can copy them to a day in the future as well. So that's really handy and keep things a little bit more quick and efficient rather than having to type everything in all the time. Earlier today I batched cooked some brown rice, so I'm going to add some vegetables, lentils to that and cook up this tempeh here to up the protein content. So I'm going to go ahead and add all this in for today and tomorrow, and then around that I'm going to put in my snacks, so basically apples, protein powder, with water, and then if I'm still hungry in the evening, I'll probably just have a low-calorie snack to keep my calories at bay and the hunger at bay. So if, like me, you have a tendency to snack a little bit more in the evening, it's good to have some idea in advance as to what that snack may look like. Because at the end of a long day, you literally have no willpower left. You're just tired, your body wants to catch up on the calories, and anything you might have in the house like chips or muffins, in my case, you're more likely to reach for those as a tool to kind of help you wind down and relax. So the more in advance you are prepared, the more likely you are to have control of that situation. And if there are any changes, if you're following me on MyFitnessPal, you'll see that very often I do change what I had planned based on many factors. Typical example in my home is that I might have some meal that I've already prepped, and then my husband will have maybe brought home or prepared something that's much more appealing than the meal that's been sitting in my bag all day. So that's an example of, a reason why that may change. But try to keep it, what you do consume, within the macros that you had planned for the day. And, if something goes a little bit out of plan one day, then you have the next day where you can kind of catch up and maybe keep things a little tighter. So the whole point of this is to kind of, keep track of all these little things, changes and unexpected things that happen. And then, at the end of the week, you can look back and look at what needs to be improved. But if you don't have this on record, then, it's hard to kind of get a really clear picture of what really is going on and what we can do to change things so that you can get your goals accomplished. Summer's coming, so it's time to get more disciplined. Another great feature that MyFitnessPal has is that you can actually save meals and recipes. So if there's a meal that you cook on a regular basis because it's easy and you know the macronutrient and you know that it's a kind of meal that helps you with your goals, you can save it so that when you're entering that in, you just go to My Meals and then you can add in any meals that you have saved.
Thank you for watching this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.